Hi, I'm Brieanna.
Hey, I'm Kelsey,
We're talking about relationships today.
and we are going to talk about bad relationships and how to avoid them, and good relationships and how to get them, and just advice about them.
Yep.
And we can use real life examples because
I've had a bad relationship and she has a really good relationship, so.
yeah.
Okay, so I think I'm gonna start. Oh, hang on.
And if you see us looking down, we're not like trying to look away from the computer, but we have like
Our
our
notes
and
of what we're gonna talk about.
so
Okay, first I'm gonna start with communication because to me that's like the most important in a relationship. Since I'm talking about the bad relationships, you need communication because without it you're not going to get anywhere. Because say you have a problem or something, you need to confront them about it, because if you don't say anything, the problem is going to stay there and it's never going to get resolved, and it's just going to keep annoying you and you're just going to keep having the same problem with it and stuff. So you definitely need communication, and you need to speak to that person when you have a problem, or have them speak to you, like tell them, hey, when you have a problem or something, or if you have a problem, you need to tell me, because if you don't, then our relationship is going to go nowhere. So communication is definitely very important.
okay. Something good that you need in a relationship is you need to be able to trust the person. Like, you shouldn't have to worry about, like, if they're going to hang out with friends or whatever. You shouldn't have to worry about him going and hanging out with a whole bunch of girls and flirting with them. And like, you, like, when girls flirt with him, you shouldn't have to worry about him flirting back. Just have trust in him, and like, yeah. So like, work on trust with him. And also, like, I'm trying to stay away from just pointing out what you have to have in him. You have to have it too. You have to give him your trust, and you have to let him trust you. Like, don't flirt with other people, and yeah, like, just make sure that you're putting forth the effort too. That's it.
Definitely. Okay. Also, friends. Like, in a bad relationship, I know I have a bad tendency of this. My friends seem to always come first to me, and in a relationship, your friends cannot come first. Like, yeah, your friends still mean a lot, and you can hang out with them and stuff, but don't choose your friends over your boyfriend, because it really makes them upset and it hurts their feelings. I know I have done that before, so I know how it hurts the other person. Um, and it hurt me when he did it. So like, it goes both ways. You need to categorize, I guess, who you're gonna hang out with, and not always choose friends. But don't always choose your boyfriend, because it could go the same way with friends. But don't choose your friends over him all the time, because that can really hurt him or her. Whoever's watching this.
Okay, so another thing is, like, kind of like what she is saying, like, not just your friends, but don't let anybody come in between you. Like, if somebody tells you something, because I know that it's happened to me before, like, somebody told me that he was doing something, and I got really mad, and we almost broke up because I got so mad, and I just had to talk to him because it wasn't true at all. So don't, like, if someone tells you something and it makes you mad, like, don't just trust it right away. Like, talk to him about it, or
That's
her
where
about
communication
it.
comes in.
Right. And like, just don't let other people come in between you. Like, communication literally is the biggest thing in a relationship, because
I definitely say communication and trust. Because if you have trust in that person, you shouldn't have to worry about that stuff. You know what I mean? In communication, you can just talk to them about it. I definitely think those two are the biggest things in a relationship.
Yep.
Were you done or no?
Yeah.
Okay. Also in a bad relationship. Um, controlling. Don't try to control him, and definitely don't let him control you, because it's not going to get anywhere. Neither one of you are higher than the other one or in a higher position than the other one. You guys are equal. You guys just, no one is better than the other person. Like, I know that I don't think this really happened in a certain relationship that I've been in, but I know it's happened to other people where I see the guy trying to control that person, like, you do this, you do that, you don't do this, you don't do that. You don't tell your
significant other.
There you go, your significant other what they should and should not do. Like, you can tell them, like, hey, I don't really care for this, I don't like that, and then talk about it, but don't ever tell them what to do, or don't ever let them tell you what to do, because that's not going to get anywhere. That's just going to cause a lot of problems in the relationship.
Okay, make sure that, like, when, like, you guys first start dating, you try to be, like, yourself and don't try to be somebody you're not, because I promise you, you will get tired of pretending and not being able to be yourself around them, and then you'll just one day, like, start being yourself, and they'll be like, who is this person? Like, I didn't fall in love with this person. So just make sure that you're always yourself, and that if they don't like you for yourself, then they're not the right person for you.
Definitely. Okay, like, I guess these three things that I have kind of go together. I have hormones that can get in the way of a relationship big time. Peer pressure kind of goes along with that, and having completely different views on things. Personally, me, I have a purity ring. I am saving myself for marriage. The person I was with, he said that he respected that, but yet at times didn't show that. He peer pressured me into trying to get me to do things I did not want to. He, I guess it comes down to peer pressure and his hormones. And you want to make sure that the person that you're with has the same views, or at least respects your views on stuff. Like, if he would have respected what I had, that would have been better. He doesn't have to have the same views. He doesn't have to, hey, I'm going to save myself for marriage too. If he was going to be with me, yeah. But he doesn't have to have the same views, but he has to respect your boundaries and what you want. I think that's a big one. That respect is another big one, up with trust and communication. I think that all those three come down to respect.
Yep.
And responsibility.
Yeah. And respecting yourself mostly, like.
Yeah.
Okay. Make sure that, like, if you guys are fighting, or if, like, even if you're not fighting, just make sure that you don't talk down to each other, because talking, like, saying, like, that's like saying that you're better than them, and they won't want to be with you if you talk down to them. That's like, well, you're not my parent, you don't need to talk down to me, I'm not a kid, you don't need to be rude about it. Like, don't talk down to them, because I swear they will get so annoyed and you won't be with them.
Mm-hmm.
For very long, at least.
This wasn't on my list, but it kind of goes along with what she was just saying. When you're in an argument or something, like, it goes back kind of to communication. When you're talking about an issue that you guys are having, try to keep it civil. Don't yell at each other, because then it just gets blown out of proportion, and it turns into a bigger thing than what it should have been. And
originally.
Yeah, and like she said, don't talk down to each other, blah, 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 whatever she said. You already heard it. I think those are big things. Like, when you're in a fight, don't make it worse than what it was supposed to be. I mean, that makes no sense, and it just makes things worse than it needed to be. I just just talked about it. Is your list done? Mine is. Oh, mine is. Okay.
We'll think of more, okay? Okay, so. I know, so this one goes fast. This will be my last one. Okay, but then I have kind of two, but I'm going to throw it into one. And the last one you don't really have to do, but I know that girls like it, and
this is the advice for guys.
and guys might like it, like, I guess, but first thing is try to hang out with them as much as you can, because I know me and her, like, we aren't good with, like, long distance relationships. Like, we have to be with the person, and just try to hang out with them as much as you can. And second, this is the part you don't exactly have to listen to, but I know that girls like it, especially me. But, first is buy them food. One.
Oh my gosh.
Always buy them food. 2, buy them flowers. And 3, buy them big teddy bears like these, because girls like to cuddle with things when they go to bed. So,
I think the biggest thing girls like about getting teddy bears or stuff is, like, make sure it's at your house for a little bit. Like, leave it in the guy's room. Like, the guy buys it. Leave it in your room for a little bit as you spray your cologne, and it just smells like you, because it's like you go to sleep. Like, you're not going to sleep next to that person, but you're going to sleep to what you smell like. Kind of sounds stalkerish.
yeah.
That sounded really stalkerish, but
that's what girls like. So.
yeah, like falling to sleep. It's like you're falling to sleep next to him, but in a stuffed furry animal kind of way.
And if a girl is cold, give them your sweatshirt or your jacket. That's the cutest thing ever.
Very kissing in the rain is so cute.
Oh, so. Okay, well, this video is like 12 minutes, so.
That was kind of just fun facts.
Yeah, so I hope this video helped you guys out a little bit.
Yes.
And so, like the video if you liked it, and comment some, like, if you took our advice and how it helped you,
or if you need any more advice, just, like,
ask certain questions.
Yeah, and we can do another video on this, because this is a huge topic.
Right.
Especially at our age.
Yeah. Oh, this is my boyfriend, if you want to see him. It's me and him. Yeah, he looks weird in that picture. Hold on, I'll show you his full picture.
Oh, hello.
Sorry, this is...
I don't have a boyfriend, because obviously I did the bad relationship.
Ah! I showed him where we live! Anyways, okay, well...
Why can't we tell them where we live?
Because they might... Never mind. Love you guys. Bye!
Bye!